So I just went down the rabbit hole of Weibo, which is a social media, probably the world's biggest social media network out of China. And I went there because I heard that there's a guy named Kang, who's apparently one of the foremost prognosticators of what is happening with Apple and its big product launches. So I literally, I started searching through it. Once I heard about this guy, I had to know, even though, it's all rumors. Apple doesn't release, any information before the event. But, as you know, we have an Apple iPhone 12 event happening within days from now. Or if you're watching this, maybe it's hours from now, or maybe it's already happened. I don't know. But in any case, it's, there's been a lot of rumors, but there's never been anything quite so detailed as this. And so I went to the site. I spent a while. I downloaded the app. I couldn't understand a word of it, but I had the name Kang, and I kind of started searching on that. I kept finding other people on the platform that had referenced Kang, but I wanted to find the original post, and I finally found it. And I took the post and I dropped it into Google Translate, and it is a treasure trove of information. Again, it's all rumors. Who knows if any of this is true, but I thought I would share it. Maybe we could talk a little bit about what I'm seeing. And down in the comments below, you can talk about what you think about this. But obviously next week, after the big event, hopefully we'll have some concrete information about Apple's plans for its new iPhone 12s and anything else that it might be doing on its big day. Okay, so, and I just have it in here. This is, I put Google Translate. I dropped the whole thing into there. And it actually comes across pretty well. So, according to the big rumors, we have four iPhone 12s. That's four. And some of these rumors have been floating around before. We have the iPhone 12 Mini, which is a 5.4-inch device, which would start at theoretically $699. Then we have the flagship device, the iPhone 12, which, like the iPhone 11 before it, is not going to be the sort of the really high-end device. It's a great device, but it maybe won't have that one extra feature that you'd find, for example, in the Pro and the Max devices. So we have an iPhone 12 that's 6.1 inches, same size as the current iPhone 11, maybe starting at $799, and we've got the same colors. We have more colors than before. We've got a black and a white and a red and blue and green. Then after that, we have an iPhone 12 Pro. Expected 6.1 inches. That's going to have more power. We'll get into more of that later. iPhone 12 Pro Max. Big news, of course. Actually, not big news at all, because of what we expected Apple to finally do this year. All 5G millimeter wave, which should be good, should be powerful. And it's good that they're not making you choose if you get a cheaper phone. That's, then you wouldn't have 5G. You get 5G across the board. Of course, you still have to have 5G coverage across the board, and that's not something that we have quite yet. Now, information on the iPhone 12 cameras is a little bit sketchier in the rumor mill here from Kang, but it sounds like the iPhone 12 and the 12 Mini may have similar camera arrays. Two cameras, a wide and an ultra wide. Probably not a telephoto considering the price. What's interesting is that when you get to the Pro and the Pro Max, then you're looking at Lidar, the introduction of Lidar. So Lidar is, of course, on the iPad Pro, and we really haven't seen the full degree to which you could use Lidar, like the power of it, which is going to give you sort of three-dimensional information from a scene, which is going to have a big impact on AR apps. But so far, no one's really taken advantage of it, but I think once it's on the iPhone, that's going to probably change things. Again, this isn't a surprise. I expected this, but at the same time, it's kind of cool to see it inside the what we'll call the Kang rumor mill. We've got telephoto. It also looks like there'll be some updates on the Deep Fusion side, which is advanced image processing that happens on the processor from, have been on the A13 chip, but we know that all of these, the iPhone 12s are going to have the A14 Bionic, so, Deep Fusion could really advance the state of night photography, which, to be honest, Apple was in a really good place with it, but I think that they've kind of fallen behind, and I think Apple has a lot of room to grow here. So I'm very excited to see the camera technology when it comes to night photography. I also wish I could get to a place where I can get away from all these suburban lights. There's also some news about from Kang about when these products are going to ship, but I don't think this is much of a big deal, a big rumor, because here's the fact of the matter: we did not get the iPhone 12s in September. We're getting them in the middle of October, so it looks like we'll be seeing shipping probably late October, but more likely early November. So one other bit of news from the leaker, or the rumor monger, Kang, on Weibo, is that the iPhone 12 mini probably will not ship with a charging brick, which is, or a charging adapter, which is not surprising. We know that Apple just did that with the Apple Watch, and that it probably won't have earphones in it either. There is some information about them possibly changing the chemical or the material makeup of the screens, putting some sort of a ceramic backing that may help them, once again trying to help them from breaking when you drop them face down or in some spot. You know, this is always going to be glass, and no matter how strong it is, it's relatively fragile compared to the metal back or the metal parts of it. The other little bit of news that the rumor guy has here is about the HomePod Mini. Again, not a surprise. This is what we expected. So look, everything I found here is based on one guy who has a good track record on Weibo. We don't know how he knows this stuff, but according to other tech pundits online and YouTubers that I trust, they think that this information is solid. So it would be fun to walk through it and talk a little bit about it. But no major surprises here. Lots of holes, lots of information we don't have. But I think that, I think this just scratches the surface. There's so much more. Are they going to redesign the iPhone so we go back to the sort of the flat edge, a la, iPhone 5S, that style? So a lot of different things we still don't know. But it was kind of fun to hop onto Weibo, not understand a single thing I saw, find the rumor, translate the rumor, and talk about it here. So to summarize, the big event is October 13th at 10 a.m. PDT, which is 1 p.m. in ET, and there will be potentially 4 iPhone 12s, ranging in size from 5.4 inches up to 6.7 inches. There'll be some new screen technology. They'll all have Super Retina XDR displays. There will probably be some other surprises. And there's just going to be a bunch of other stuff, including maybe a HomePod Mini and maybe still AirTags. We don't know. But let me know what you think in the comments below. That I want to hear what you think of these rumors, what you think of this particular video, which is unlike any I've done before, really. And remember to rate, review, and subscribe.